Kia guys, Vinay, your licensed immigration advisor from New Zealand. Today we are here at Telford campus of SIT and we'll be talking to the tutor, the campus manager, the students who are studying agriculture program. We'll be talking about that very important and critical program at SIT being offered, and we'll show you the facilities, we'll talk about the program and what are the opportunities here for this particular program, which is in green list, very high demand, have a post-study visa, really value for money, very budget friendly and long-term pathway to settlement. So stay tuned and we'll be bringing you all the information about this program at Telford campus of SIT. Just to show you the front of the original building, and it's a huge campus. Wherever you can see, it's all part of the campus. So I'll be going in more detail, showing you around the facilities, talking to the students and other amenities at SIT to study this. Just showing you the Telford hostel for the students where they can stay while they are studying their program. So hostel is on campus. We have Ian, one of the lead tutors for the program. There's some other areas. Of course, it's a beautiful campus. Look at it. We'll show you more when we get in one of the rooms and all. You see, other one was smaller. Look at this. This is quite big. If you're still, you can have one person occupying this with own suite and shower. So they do have the shared accommodation. I mean, with regards to kitchen, but for the washroom, you can have ensuite, your private one, or you can have shared. Of course, that will mean you'll be paying a bit extra. Because that's one of the room with the ensuite. Like previously we showed you the other one without the ensuite. This one has its own bathroom. So of course they are a bit expensive than if you take the shared one. But of course, depends on if you would like to have your own bathroom facility. क्योंकि हम जब अभी देख रहे थे अकोमोडेशन को, काफ़ी ऑप्शंस हैं. जैसे आप सिंगल रूम आप विद बाथरूम भी ले सकते हैं, सेपरेट भी ले सकते हैं. और अभी हम किचन एरिया में बैठे हैं जो हमने पहले कुछ वीडियोस में दिखाए हैं. तो यहाँ पे 3 मील्स मिलते हैं. सो एवरीथिंग इज इंक्लूडेड. तो आप पूरा का पूरा कैंपस जैसे एक तरह से सेल्फ कंटेन्ड है. इज दैट करेक्ट? लाइक आपको खाने पीने किसी के लिए बाहर जाने की जरूरत नहीं. अगर आप जाना चाहते हो तो जा सकते हो. उसके बारे में थोड़ा बताइए. अकोमोडेशन कैसी और खाना पीना उसके हिसाब से.
लाइक अकोमोडेशन इज वेरी गुड. वी हैव एवरीथिंग वी वांट. वी हैव वॉशिंग मशीन, वी हैव सेपरेट रूम,
ड्रायर्स
आल्सो and heaters also in separate, personal heater and some cupboards and table work, everything we have. और खाने की बात करूँ मैं तो खाने में भी बहुत बढ़िया है यहाँ पर. आप कभी भी अगर कोई चिल करना हो तो भी आप यहाँ पे आके कॉफ़ी पीनी हो तो कॉफ़ी भी पी सकते हो. माइक्रोवेव भी अवेलेबल है सब जगह. तो आप कहीं पे भी खाना खुद का लाए हो तो वो भी गर्म कर सकते हो. सारी फैसिलिटीज यहाँ पर अवेलेबल है। फ्रूट्स भी आप कभी भी उठा मतलब पिकअप करके खाना इच्छा हो तो खा सकते हो आप। सब अच्छा है, बहुत बढ़िया है।
So here in the another building where it has a ensuite with the room. That's the shared kitchen. That's the shared lounge area, and we'll show you a ensuite room. Look at the shared facility where the game room is and all, where student can. This is attached to the accommodation, so it's a place to hang out for students. Look at, here we go. Got the own laundry for each 10 rooms. That any of the ensuite one is available for you to have a look at. Thank you. For the each 10 rooms, there are 3 showers, 3 bathrooms. Structure is excellent for students to stay and study at SIT Telford. Look at the kitchen area at Telford SIT. There's a good space where you get all the 3 meals in a day as a part of the package if you're staying at the campus hostel, which includes the 3 meals. That's wonderful, isn't it? Look at this, one of the, I would say, class come lab at SIT Telford campus. So this is mainly for some of the other programs like diploma in animal health or animal husbandry level 4, but they do lead to further higher programs, just to show the type of infrastructure SIT has at their regional campus. We are at the regional campus, and it is as good as main campus of any other institute. Here we go. We got to the classroom of diploma, and we have the tutor Harsha, who is teaching the students. We'll be talking to Harsha soon, but just to give you a feel of, we got some students already from India, from some other parts of South Asia.
Hello, today we are at SIT Telford campus and with Harsha. Harsha, why don't you introduce yourself?
Thank you. My name is Harsha, and I am a program manager and a tutor at Telford campus. And I teach all the courses offering at Telford campus, including diploma in agriculture, farming system and equipment level 3, and animal healthcare assistant level 4 program, as well as I am also supervising some of the research students at Cargill main campus.
All right, it's good. We found that diploma in agriculture, that is one important program. So Harsha, can you please give some sort of a brief or like a benefit for students who plan to follow diploma in agriculture?
So the diploma in agriculture program is one of the main programs we are offering at Telford. So it focuses the theoretical part of the dairy farming, theoretical part of the farming industries in New Zealand, and it also comprises with some of the practical component people need when they engage in farming sector.
All right. Why especially Telford campus?
Telford is the heart of Telford located at the heart of the dairy farming in New Zealand, somewhere close to the South Island in Otago. So if you choose the Telford, you have a whole lot of opportunities around the area because most of the dairy farms and sheep farms are located around the Telford, and we have a really big connection with the farming and entrepreneurs around the area. So Telford is helping students to find the jobs opportunities around the area. So you may get more opportunities.
All right.
Look at it, another computer class. We got more than enough infrastructure and facility at SIT to study your, and we are talking about a regional campus. This is not the main campus. This is just for the student who are studying agriculture, and they will be doing some assignments or some learning about some farm softwares or related things with the farm management. Excellent programs for international students, and one of that program is Diploma in Agriculture level 5, which comes under the green list courses as per Immigration New Zealand. So the student doing this program will get a post-study work visa and also have some additional advantage being in the green list to get onto the residency pathway. The course is called Massey Diploma in Agriculture. You will eat part of this video, otherwise you have done a lot of recording around the campus, seeing at the infrastructure, and really excited. And we have Ian, the program manager for the Massey Diploma in Agriculture at Telford SIT campus. Hi Ian.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you very much for your time.
No, not a problem.
And you got a lovely campus, excellent. It's like I know South Island is a beautiful place, but studying in a campus like this, and that to something which is really sought after program, kind of a real hub for New Zealand agriculture is, one of the, I always say, one of the 4 pillars of New Zealand and agriculture is one of them.
Yes.
And you're holding it well.
Yes, well, thank you very much. Just to introduce myself, my name's Ian Winslade. I'm the program manager here at Telford. Telford campus is part of SIT down at Invercargill. And I look after all the programs at the Telford campus. Specifically the Massey Diploma, level 5, is run under license from Massey University, so they actually own the qualification. We deliver it. We're the only institution in New Zealand that delivers the Massey Diploma in Agriculture.
See, you're getting the advantage of studying at a ITP with their very reasonable fee structure, excellent facilities, and you're getting a qualification which is approved, or actually a university qualification. That's amazing. Let's ask Ian about, Ian, please tell us something about this program, how this is structured, and what the program is all about, the subjects and what papers students do and what kind of learnings they have.
So I just want you to think about the Massey Diploma as a general qualification in agriculture. It studies a whole range of predominantly livestock agricultural systems. It looks at sheep production, deer production and dairy production, as well as looking after the pastures. So it's pasture production, which is really important for New Zealand agriculture. We also look at the soil productivity. Mm-hmm. the second semester, we sort of look more at a holistic approach to farm, and we do a couple papers in farm management. So there's a specific paper in farm management where we sort of look at cash budgeting, tax, succession plans, or all the stuff that a New Zealand farm manager sort of needs to be aware of. We also do a really good course called Farm Production Systems, where the student actually has to come up with a lease proposal for a farm. So that involves fee budgeting, cash flows, and writing letters and a whole 9 yards, which is quite exciting. It's quite challenging for some of our students. Just to give you a bit more context of the course, the course is run over 37 weeks, so split into two 16-week semesters. So semester 1 runs for 16 weeks, and semester 2 runs for 16 weeks as well. In the first semester, we look at pastures, soils, animal health and production, and there's one of the others, farming industry studies. So the farming industry studies gives a good background about the agricultural industry in New Zealand. Okay, not just specifically farms, but a wide context, and some of the other organisations as well. In the second semester, we look at more in depth on animal production, farm management, as I said, a course called Farm Production Systems, where it tries to bring in all the elements that you've learned in the qualification, and farm engineering, which is a good grounding for just practical stuff on farms. It just gives you more the in-depth stuff about how things work, perhaps. So,
thank you, Ian. If some of you who don't know, like Southland, where this campus is, with part of SIT, is a predominantly a dairy farming industry. Is one of the biggest industry here. So a course like this should really complement the local industry, one of the leading industry here. And when going through the course, detail the courses, the 8 papers student will be doing, a lot of courses which are connected with the dairy farm. And Ian, I just want to know, with the existing student, I think you have a decent number of students doing this program, including few international. So what is the percentage of students end up working in the dairy farm sector after this program? Because I understand you said generalized, there are some other crops and all, but is it a bigger, this is from the context of like how Southland is. Is it they end up getting a lot of opportunity in the dairy farm industry?
There is a lot of opportunity in the dairy farm industry. Some of our students prefer sheep and beef. Yeah. Some of our students prefer the dairy industry, and I would say probably about a quarter of our students are quite passionate about the dairy industry.
And I think there's one thing, like Ian was saying earlier, you were saying there are students studying with you who come from all around the New Zealand. So of course, someone who has a background, history, interest in sheep industry and all, they'll come and concentrate more on that. But probably someone more from the Southland might connected more with the dairy farming being the predominant industry.
Yeah, that's correct. Yep. So.
Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit more about the course point of view? Do they also do some sort of assignment based, or it is more task based? So there are a lot of assignment for each and every program. Just to understand for students who are looking at this, if they are they'll be doing assignments, or it will be more like exam based. How this program? How do you do that credits?
So each of those 8 courses are worth 15 credits. So the diploma is worth 120 credits all up. There's 3 level 4 courses, and the remainder are level 5, and that's fine. The level 5 papers are all at 100 level, which is level 5 at university level, which is great. In terms of assignments, the first semester is probably more assignment based, and in the second semester it's probably slightly more project based, as it were. So there's a lot of case study farms that students go out to, and they have to get information, and they have to relate that information back to their assignments. The farm production systems is totally assignment based. Unfortunately, the remaining one, and I was never very good at doing exams. They've got exams in them, which is worth
so there is some
40% of the 40%
and
of each course.
I also want to say with this course, of course, there is a flexibility where you, like Ian said, can go and do some projects for the farm, where you can even do something while you're working at the farm, or you're not working at the farm, but the point is to do some projects which is coming out with the outcome to submit for these programs.
We do case study visits, and they get the information out of that, and they use that for their assignments. So we've got quite a good schedule of visits for our students, and they look at different farming systems across the world.
That's great. I want to know a little bit, because which is very important for international students. We've been around and seen the accommodation you have for students, and also the kitchen area, and where you provide. Student can stay on campus in the hostel, and they can get all the facility. Do you want to tell about the full services, like of course they're studying and they're living, and the food, how that kind of they can have everything on the campus, isn't it?
Yes, that's correct. So Telford is a self-contained campus, situated on a farm. There's a couple of accommodation options. You can either have shared communal facilities, or you can have an ensuite one, and you get your food provided in your accommodation costs as well. So, which is over at the dining room that you've seen at lunchtime. So,
just for some of our students because this course is, you will find many youngsters who come and do this program. Of course, working at a farm, you need energy, and of course a discipline. The good thing at SIT with this program, because it's based in a farm, a lovely campus, so you can come, study, stay at the hostel. All 3 meals are provided. You can pay a yearly fee for the whole budget, which means when you're applying for your visa, that might be also helpful, that your living cost and everything is included. And if you want, you might able to pay beforehand, and that will create your application even more stronger. ਉਹ स्टूडेंट्स वास्ते मैं कहना चाहना वा जेड़े पंजाब च हरियाणा च वो जगह पे हैं, उनके लिए एग्रीकल्चर का कोर्स करना इज़ रियली लाइक, बिकॉज फैमिली बैकग्राउंड है उनकी, वो ऐसा कोर्स करना चाहते हैं जहाँ पे आगे जा सके, करियर बने और न्यूजीलैंड में सेटलमेंट की ऑप्शन हो। 1 साल का कोर्स करके आपको पोस्ट स्टडी वीज़ा भी मिलता है, और आगे ग्रीन लिस्ट होने के कारण आप पीआर का पाथवे भी क्लियर है। और साउथलैंड में होने का फ़ायदा है कि यहाँ पे डेयरी फार्मिंग की ह्यूज इंडस्ट्री है, एंड हमने आपको कैंपस दिखाया, इट्स ए लवली कैंपस। सो इट्स really good opportunity for international students, especially after year 12 or A-level, to do a program for 1 year in an area which is highly sought after skill in New Zealand, and not only getting a skill but making a career for a long-term settlement option in New Zealand. Anything you want to say, Ian, for the any message for the international students who are watching you and they're thinking about making a career in agriculture in New Zealand? Any message you want to give them? You want to welcome them, give them any advice? in this
well,
industry?
I think good luck, really, and just look forward to you coming to Telford, really. I think that's probably the best message I can have. So,
Thank you so much, Ian.
That's all right.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah,
Thank
okay.
you.
Everyone, my name is Alan Roxburgh. I'm the Campus and Residential Manager at Telford in New Zealand. Telford is a residential-based agricultural training facility run by SIT in Invercargill. We have got a big focus going forward on bringing international students to our campus and training you on everything agriculture, with the idea being that when you have graduated from your courses here, you can then make a significant contribution to New Zealand's primary industries and or take those skills back to your home countries, whether it be Asia, South America or wherever. We look forward to seeing you here in New Zealand. Come and study with us.